These overpowered protagonists don't need training arcs, lucky breaks, or last-minute power-ups. They dominate immediately, yet somehow remain criminally overlooked by anime fans everywhere. Kicking off our list at number 6, Skeleton Knight in Another World arc wakes up inside a fantasy world resembling the game he once played, except he now inhabits the body of his powerful skeletal avatar. Hidden beneath armor to avoid frightening people, he travels across kingdoms filled with corrupt nobles, monsters, slavery, and political unrest. Thanks to overwhelming magic and combat abilities, Ark easily defeats threats that would terrify ordinary adventurers. While searching for answers about his mysterious transportation into this world, he becomes involved in protecting innocent people and challenging injustice wherever he encounters it. What makes Skeleton Knight in Another World so enjoyable is how effortlessly Ark balances absurd strength with genuine kindness. Instead of becoming arrogant, he uses his abilities to help others, creating a refreshing protagonist. The action scenes are consistently entertaining, the fantasy setting feels lively, and the humor lands surprisingly well. It may look like another generic isekai at first glance, but its likable cast and satisfying heroics make it far more memorable than many better-known titles today. Moving down the rankings to number 5, Chrome-Shelled Regios. In a post-apocalyptic world where humanity survives inside massive mobile cities called Regios, dangerous contaminated creatures roam the wastelands beyond civilization. Leifon Alsaif arrives in a new academy city, hoping to leave behind his troubled past. However, his extraordinary combat skills quickly attract attention. As he joins military students tasked with defending their city, political conflicts, personal secrets, and growing threats force him back into battles he wanted to avoid. His unmatched abilities continually shape events, while deeper mysteries surrounding the world slowly begin unfolding around him. Chrome-Shelled Regios stands out because Leifon is already absurdly powerful when the story begins, creating a different dynamic from most action series. The futuristic setting mixed with fantasy elements gives the world a distinctive identity. I especially enjoy how the anime gradually reveals hidden layers behind its conflicts. While it never became a mainstream hit, its strong atmosphere, impressive fight sequences, and capable protagonist make it an underrated gem worth discovering for fans of overpowered heroes seeking something different entirely. Breaking into our top 4 at number 4, Clevertess Humanity's Strongest Heroes launch an assault against Clevertess, one of the most feared dark beasts ruling the world. Their mission ends in disaster, triggering consequences that threaten humanity's survival. Amid the chaos, Clevertess unexpectedly becomes responsible for a human infant whose existence may determine the future of the world. Possessing overwhelming strength capable of annihilating armies, he embarks on a journey that challenges his understanding of humans. The story blends dark fantasy, political tension, and character growth while exploring the relationship between immense power and unexpected responsibility. Clevertess immediately grabs attention through its unusual premise and powerful central character. Rather than focusing solely on battles, it explores how an unstoppable being interacts with a fragile world. The darker tone gives every decision weight, while the fantasy designs feel striking and memorable. What impressed me most is how the narrative balances large-scale conflict with surprisingly emotional moments. It delivers a fresh perspective on the overpowered protagonist concept and deserves far more attention from fantasy anime enthusiasts today. Sliding further up the countdown to number 3, The Witch and the Beast. In a world where witches possess extraordinary powers and inspire both fear and admiration, Gaido and Ashaf travel from city to city investigating supernatural incidents. Gaido appears as a fierce young woman but carries a mysterious curse tied to a witch. Beneath that curse lies an incredibly dangerous power waiting to be unleashed. As the pair confront magical conspiracies, rogue witches, and monstrous threats, they uncover secrets surrounding Gaido's condition. The series combines dark fantasy, mystery, and action, while steadily revealing the terrifying extent of its protagonist's hidden abilities. The Witch and the Beast feels completely different from most fantasy anime currently available. Its gothic atmosphere, sharp character designs, and mature storytelling create a unique identity. I particularly love how Gaido's overwhelming power remains wrapped in mystery, making every major confrontation exciting. The series never relies on generic isekai formulas and instead delivers stylish world-building with darker themes. For viewers wanting an overpowered protagonist inside a more serious fantasy narrative, this anime offers a refreshing and highly memorable experience from beginning to end. Charging into the runner-up spot at number 2, I got a cheat skill in another world. Yuya Tenjo spends years suffering from bullying, loneliness, and constant criticism. His life changes completely after discovering a mysterious portal connecting Earth to a fantasy realm filled with monsters and treasures. There, he gains extraordinary abilities, levels, and equipment that transform both his appearance and strength. Unlike many protagonists, Yuya carries these powers back to modern Japan, where they dramatically improve every aspect of his life. As he navigates opportunities in both worlds, his overwhelming abilities continue attracting attention while opening doors previously unimaginable to him. This anime fully embraces the power fantasy concept and delivers exactly what fans expect. Watching Yuya effortlessly overcome challenges that once seemed impossible is undeniably satisfying. The animation shines during several action sequences, and the dual-world setup keeps the story moving. What really separates it from similar series is seeing an overpowered protagonist influence both fantasy adventures and everyday life. It may not reinvent the genre, but it provides consistent entertainment, strong wish-fulfillment appeal, and plenty of moments that leave viewers eager for more. And finally, reigning supreme at number 1, Charlotte Yu Otosaka appears to be an ordinary student, but he secretly possesses the ability to temporarily take control of another person's body. He uses this power selfishly until he encounters Nao Tamori and learns about other adolescents with supernatural abilities. Together, they help locate gifted individuals before their powers attract dangerous attention. As the story progresses, shocking revelations transform what initially seems like a school-based supernatural drama into something far larger. Yu's evolving abilities eventually place immense responsibility on his shoulders and dramatically reshape his destiny. Charlotte remains one of the most underrated overpowered protagonist anime because of how unexpectedly ambitious it becomes. The series constantly shifts directions without losing emotional impact, keeping viewers invested until the end. I love how Yu develops from a flawed teenager into a genuinely compelling lead. The combination of supernatural abilities, character growth, heartfelt moments, and major plot twists creates an unforgettable experience. Even years later, Charlotte still delivers some of the strongest emotional payoffs and most memorable developments in modern anime. These anime prove that overpowered protagonists aren't only found in mainstream hits. From dark fantasy adventures to supernatural dramas, each offers something unique. Which of these series is your favorite, and which underrated powerhouse anime deserves a spot on a future countdown? Share your picks below.